I'm going to talk about a more general attitude, and it will become very clear to you when you see this. So who the heck is John Carlton, and why should you listen to anything that I say? So here's my story, basically. How many people have heard me tell my story before, seen me talk? Just a couple. Good. There should be a Stan, you don't count. I was, at the age of 30, clueless, broke. I had been fired from every normal job I'd ever had. And I was basically living in Slacker City. Does that translate well across the... I had an attitude that I wanted to have fun in life. I thought earning a living would kind of figure itself out. And then suddenly I was 30. Does everyone remember the day you all turned 30? Those of you who are over 30. Kind of a shock, wasn't it? It was like, wait, what was that all about? So I had the ultimate wake-up call when I was 30. I just turned 30, and I lost my job, my girlfriend, and my place to live, all within a 2-month period. That was a hell of a wake-up call. But even worse, I wound up living in my car for 6 months. Anybody here done time in a car? Really? Oh, okay. Trevor, you assured me these were all slackers and...
Oh, they've probably done sex in a car. Nothing slack about that.
Yeah. That's a bullet to put in your ad for that car later, too. Yeah, All right, so I was living in my car. So what I did is I had this wake-up call that was very important. The wake-up call was, I realized I'm in my car, I'm living in my car, I got nothing going on. I realized, I guess in the back of my mind, I thought eventually there'd be like someone would save me. Someone would just come along and say, John, it's time for you to X, I don't know, join the Marines, something. And it didn't happen. And I realized then, the big realization was, it wasn't going to happen either. If there was going to be any change in my life, I was going to have to be the engine for that change. That was a huge discovery. Have you all had that discovery? You all had it in your 20s, 30s, 40s, what? Yesterday. Okay, yesterday, yes. So what I did is I started reading a lot of books, and I started paying attention. I had never met a freelance writer before, but I decided I was going to be a freelance copywriter, and I would figure it out. It couldn't be rocket science. And I read a couple of books. I read Think and Grow Rich. Everybody read that? That gave me the biggest concept in my life, which was goal setting. Does everybody understand goal setting? Did you all learn it early? Maybe in the new generations. When I discovered at the ripe old age of 31 or 32, whenever I discovered that book, that you could actually want something, you could make a plan to go get it, and then, the big one, you could implement that plan. You could actually go and get what you wanted. That blew my freaking mind. It was like I grew up with the orders, not to get too big for my britches, not to want too much, not to desire things. And I realized I didn't know what I wanted, so it took me a while to start getting goals together. But goal creation and the implementation of going after the plan you make for the goals will change anyone's life, no matter what you're doing here. I used to say after I got my career going that you could drop me naked in the middle of an Iowa cornfield, and as long as I could find a pencil and paper, I could start my career again, getting back into things. So that's all I needed was the skills that I had as a copywriter and a goal.